Please welcome from Rocks and Cows of Minnesota, Jay Duggan.
Hello, Minnesota. Everybody has told you how important this election is. Everybody has told you, grab a friend, a neighbor. Don't be shy to talk to your kids and that second cousin and maybe even your crazy uncle and tell them that they need to vote for Donald Trump and Royce White. One thing I've recognized that gives, even though if we don't have crowds of tens of thousands, one way that we can all be effective is in our communities. The person who just introduced me is Walter Hudson. He was a city council member for Albertville before running for House. So when you go to vote this cycle, there are more than just Senate and President on the ballot. Obviously, we have the whole entire Republican House of Representatives is up. You should call your county party or call your local House Representative district and find out if there are other people down the ballot. County board, city council, township, soil and water, everything counts. Minnesota has 80 red counties and 7 blue counties. We all know that half the people are probably in those 7 counties, but there's 7 county commissioners for every county. 7 times 80 is 560. 7 times 7 is 49. There's no reason the Minnesota Association of Counties should be run by the left. We should be running the Minnesota Association of Counties. We should be running the Minnesota School Board Association. School board members are also very important. MinnesotaParent.org. They try to find conservative parents that want politics out of school and the money in the classroom and academics to get better. Go to MinnesotaParent.org, look up the voter guide, and find the conservative in your district, your school district, running for re-election. Every little bit matters. We could take back not just our party, but the entire state. If you can get 30 people together, you can nominate a House of Representatives person to get endorsed. 30 people can get a city council member recommended and work their butt off and get them elected. That's the farm team for this. Trump movement can't just die. Donald Trump isn't the whole movement. He's just an explanation to all of us that we need to be personally involved, or the government's just gonna do what they're gonna do. And it can't die with him, and it doesn't if we all get to work at the grassroots level in our own community. You don't have to join and try and get the president elected if you can work and get your own township supervisor or your own city council member elected, and we can start pushing uphill. Tyrant Timmy was only able to shut down our entire state because there wasn't one county board that felt allegiance to conservative voters that was willing to stand up and tell the governor, hey, guess what? Things in Rock Pine County are doing just fine. We're not doing a shutdown. And then the next county would have said, yeah, us too, and us too, and us too. And it would have been over. But nobody stood up. We can do that. There doesn't have to be a lot of us, but we could start taking over our government at the local level, get involved, stay involved. If you have hesitation about the local Republican Party, same thing applies. About 30 dedicated people could fix that too. It doesn't take much. We're starting behind the 8 ball, and this year, people are seeing that we are not crazy. We're the sane party. Common sense, Donald Trump always calls it. And I think it should start for one, when we go to vote, make sure you vote all the way down the ballot and then stay involved. Stay involved locally with either a grassroots organization or with your local party and some of your local elected officials, because none of the change they promise is going to happen unless we've yelled at them for 4 years straight all along the way. So there's a lot that Rocks and Cows has to complain about or say good things about, but with the limited amount of time, vote all the way down the ballot, get educated about everybody on the ballot, including the judges, and do your duty. Drag everyone out to vote, and let's all do our part so that it's not just Trump. If he's going to get that, if it's this close, let's make sure everybody wins and make the DFL regret pissing us off. Thank you very much.